Oh, welcome again. Um, Still on the banks of the Manatee River, and right over behind me is an oak tree, but it's not an ordinary oak. Back home, we basically have two types of oak. We have your red oak and your white oak. All right, and one's got pointed leaves and big acorns. The other's got smaller acorns, which are sweeter, but they have rounded leaves. This particular oak tree here is known as a live oak, and I'm not sure the, you know, taxonomical designation why it's called the live oak, but this is the most prevalent tree that gives out very small acorn, or as it's known in wildlife fields, mast, food for animals. There's a couple gray squirrels, but they're actually very dark and about, I'd say, half the size of a Massachusetts squirrel. But also growing from it, you see all that stuff hanging. That's Spanish moss, okay? And you can see it even, well, some of it fell on the ground right here, okay? Now, at one time, people actually collected it, and it was used in the mattress industry as stuffing. But there's a little dirty issue with that particular type of plant. It's usually filled with a tiny red mite known as, down south, they call them red bugs, chigos or chiggers. And they're a tiny mite that burrow into your skin. So if you handle that, you might end up with this burning rash, almost like poison ivy. And what it is, it's actually the chiggers burrowing into your skin. And to get rid of it, back in the old days, you had to use turpentine, or today you get a cream that has permethrin, which is the same thing that's used in tick killer. So don't go messing with Spanish moss, okay?